If you wander around the streets of Samara, there's one car that you'll see more than any other. And that's no surprise, because it's dominated the region's manufacturing industry for decades.
If you think of the archetypal Russian car, then you can't help but think of the Lada. Now, they've been going up and down the country's roads for almost half a century, and their story started right over there.
This is the Avtovaz factory. More than 70,000 employees work within its 600 hectares, and they produce 2,500 new cars every day.
Okay, so when I think of a Lada, this, let's say, classic design is pretty much what crops up in my head. But here in Samara, they're making something a little more modern.
And I was ready to see how it was done.
In the right place. Hello.
Hello. Nice to
James.
meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hello. James, очень приятно.
I will be your guide today.
Fabulous. Okay, and so this is where everything begins, I'm guessing.
So this is where the story of Lada car begins. We are in the welding division of Lada Kalina. It's the modern car. But the history of Avtovaz began in the late 60s. And since that, we produced more than 26 millions of cars of different families.
Yeah.
Actually, we produced 14 families of cars, from old classic ones models, on the base of Fiat, two modern cars, Lada Kalina and Lada Priora.
The Kalina is one of Lada's biggest sellers, and machines work day and night keeping the production line going.
This is a robotized line made by Avtovaz together with the German company Kukan.
Oh, wow. Good.
It is the welding operation, the side of the car body, and actually only 2 persons are needed here, and the rest of the operation is robotized.
Totally automated, yeah?
Totally automated, yes.
And once the framework's assembled, it's on to the next part of the operation.
Now we are going to the next stage when the doors are put together with the body.
Okay.
And then the body with the doors is going to the painting
So we
shop.
just follow these?
Yes.
Okay.
And in the neighbouring hangar, things were moving on quickly. From the windscreens to the engines and the wheels, all the parts are attached separately, and it's a remarkably fast operation. And what do you get for your €7,000 price tag? Something like this.
So after 1,600 pieces of metal, but only 4 hours on the production line, my brand new Lada Kalina is ready for the roads.
The Kalina may be a very popular car around here, but in the wintertime it can't get you everywhere. Sometimes you just have to try out a more traditional means of transport.
Now, I recently strapped on a pair of skis for around about the first time in 25 years. Now, that was quite quiet, easy reintroduction. But here in Samara, I've decided I'm going to ramp things up a little bit. Hello, how are you going? So I'm guessing that you in Samara like to do things a little bit extreme, yes?
You are got extreme right now.
What exactly are we going to be doing?
Today we are going to skiing on Volga River. This is and the speed, the snowmobile, the rope, and the skier.
Okay.
The speed will be between 60 kilometers per hour and maybe 100.
Right. That sounds terrifying. Okay, let's have a go.
Okay, let's go.
Ilya and his friends are fans of skioring, which apparently is skiing behind animals, or, in this case, a high-powered snowmobile.
Well, Roman makes it look fairly effortless, doesn't he? Yeah, right. Yeah, that'll be me really soon. Honest. Gosh, I hope my medical insurance is up to date.
But one way or another, I was going to have to give it a go. So I was properly kitted up, but I was starting to wish I'd just gone and taken the hovercraft again.
Ah, okay. You're
Really
old.
nervous, actually.
You're old.
So he goes, I'm ready, sir. Ready as I'll ever be.
Good luck.
Slowly, please, please, slowly, please. Oh crap! I got it too far back. It's full.
Admittedly, there were a couple of false starts, but eventually I managed to stay upright.
No way! Okay, I know this isn't going like 70 miles an hour, but it still feels fast from here, I can tell you. And I'm still on my skis.
Once you manage to control your balance, this is an amazing experience. And soon I was ready to join the guys for a group effort.
And we're ready to rock. Just a nice little afternoon ski session will do me absolutely fine.
But if you are trying this for the first time, it's best not to get overconfident.
Oh, bloody hell! Ah. Oh. Wow. Well, that's a fairly intense reintroduction to skiing, but I think everything's still intact. If you'll excuse me a minute, I think I'm just going to have a little rest.
But unfortunately, my recovery was to be short-lived.
Well, I'm still aching from my session out there on the ice, but apparently my new friend Roman has another thing that he wants me to try. Something about turning me into a tunnel rat.
It sounded rather ominous, but once again, the guys had promised I was going to enjoy myself.
Roman?
Whoa!
Hello, matey. See
Hi.
you again. So, what are we doing today then?
You're going to fly today?
Of course we are. Right. Let's have a go. Okay.
So, you need the Superman suit.
Superman suit.
Superman suit.
Right. Gives you instant flying power, does it? I hope. Useful.
You've got the power now.
Mm-hmm.
And to
And helmet.
adhere to it, this is a helmet.
Perfect. Okay.
Turns out that a tunnel rat is an acrobatic expert in vertical wind tunnels, and I was about to get my first lesson.
But come on, this is your...
All right. So we're.
Look at me. Your body like a rainbow. Your body is like a rainbow. This way.
Beautiful imagery.
Yeah.
Give a grin. Look happy, people.
Okay. Smile. Smile.
Grin.
Smile.
Smile, damn it.
Yeah.
You're having a good time.
Okay.
Apparently the secret here is subtle changes to your body's surface area. Do it right, and you should rise and fall safely. And if you train enough, eventually you can do stuff like this. The wind speed is apparently more than 200 kilometers an hour, and it's powered by a 500 horsepower engine. Enough to even get someone like me off the ground.
Good. Come on.
Hop it away. Right. Okay. Here we go. Into the tunnel. The tunnel of terror.
Yeah.
But maybe not so scary.
And then it was time to take to the air. I was a little worried that I could crash to the floor at any point, but Roman had a good grip on me.
It's such a rush. I swear to God, that's awesome. Okay.
This one's better.
No, it's better, yeah? I'm just a little bit worried about, okay, if I go up too high, how do I get down?
Bend. Just bend.
Then look, push it, push.
Look.
And after I'd made it through a tandem run, it was time to go solo. And despite bouncing off the walls a few times, I made it down in one piece.
Fantastic. Oh wow, what an amazing experience. Okay, there are about 30 techniques you could do there apparently, but I think I'm going to call that one the belly fly. Who'd have known it? The Superman suit works after all.
It had been a lot of fun, but Samara was beginning to tire me out, so I thought I'd end my trip with a little self-indulgence.
The Maslenitsa festival has definitely got to be one of my favourite times in Russia, because basically it's a week-long extended version of Pancake Day. But it also is supposed to signify the end of winter, and I've heard that the Chuvash, Samara's traditional native inhabitants, put on quite a show for it.
Nadezhda claims that her people were the first residents of this area after they battled with Bashkiri nomads back in the 18th century. And it seems they still like to expend some serious energy to get themselves in the mood for a feast.
Something's got them very worked up here, I'm not sure what it is. We will find out.
I thought everyone was upset because they were hungry, but a bit of a boogie seems to solve all the problems.
Oh, really anarchic. I have no idea what is going on. None at all. Okay, do-si-do, people.
And then the guest of honor arrives. This old lady represents Maslenitsa, and she's here for a special reason. And then things started to get weird.
So I'm guessing this is the unusual bondage element of the Maslenitsa festival. Ow! I expect it has some sort of significance. Do I have to beat some people as well? No, I didn't sign up for this.
Apparently, though, Maslenitsa is here to beat all of the bad spirits out of you before the year starts anew. And then you can have a go at bullwhip bowling.
Yes! I whipped the Skittles to death. No idea what it means, but I'm very happy about it.
And once everyone has been cleansed, there's yet more dancing to celebrate. But finally, I managed to sneak off for some dinner.
So, winter is vanquished. I am knackered, and finally, it's time to eat. Oh. That should help with the rope burn too.
I definitely earned my pancakes, but sadly it was time for me to be leaving Samara. I'd found a thriving cultural, business and scientific centre, and people that are always ready to show you a great time.